What's going on, guys? I am SimpleSimon. I'm your comic book noob. Welcome to the NOOB Rebirth and Merry Christmas! Say Merry Christmas, Mark! Merry Christmas! Oh, 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 hey, oh, hey! Oh, 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 oh. What are you trying to say?
All you need is a beard, mate.
Anyway, I'm hoping the plan is to drop this video on Christmas Day. So hopefully you guys are watching this, having a great time with your families and having a great Christmas.
One word.
Food! Right, this is the last
and
supper.
prezzies.
This is the last supper for me because as of the 1st of January, I'm going on a diet. And
I've heard that one before.
You wait, I'm gonna show you little people that I can be little too. Anyway, being the last episode of the year most likely, I figured we'd take a look back on the year that was 2023 and just have a bit of fun. So let's do this. Where's my coffee barista, Mark?
It's too hot for coffee.
It is a bit too hot for coffee.
What are we doing?
No, we're gonna talk about like as in like things like the best books you've read this year.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be books from this year. Just like what is one of some of the better titles that you've read this year?
I'm really liking the Walking Dead Deluxe.
Oh, that's a re-release.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm literally liking the I've never read it and to experience it.
Oh wait, so you didn't
colour.
read Walking Dead when it came
never.
out? Okay, interesting.
So yeah, reading that is awesome. They really coloured it really well though. They just didn't just slap colour on it. It's really well done. I just finished reading Tom King's Killing Time.
Oh yeah.
That's really good. Typical Tom King. Great story. Have to think about it.
Did it end on a twist?
No, he ended it really well. With the second last issue, there was a twist, and then you have to like it. But in the second, in the last issue, he tied everything up. So that was really good. What about you?
I read less this year than ever. So I can't even think. I mean, obviously, I'm still loving Something's Killing the Children. It's the only title that I'm literally keeping up with. Obviously, I caught up on Nocterra recently. I didn't catch Ride Up, and it'd been a while since I've read Nocterra. So I was like, you know what? I need to catch up on one of my favorite series. And the first couple of issues I read, I was like, yeah, I love this series. And then it did a Scott Snyder garbage thing. And I was like, oh
Correct.
no.
Yeah, so I'm finding that with the first arc was great. The second arc, it's like there was a bit of a time jump and the girl's a little bit older.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, they did the typical, you know, the little girl who has to save the world trope. You know, Val is a female heroine and a leader in herself.
She should be the lead overall.
Right, but it's to her arc is still going. So
But you can tell what's going to happen. She's going to sacrifice.
I don't reckon.
I think.
I don't think so. But I like where that went. I love the Blacktop Bill. Blacktop Bill was such a great, mean, angry. You know, just wants to watch the world burn. He doesn't give a shit. So I love it.
Another title where I only read the first issue, and I've heard bad things about everything after the first issue. But World Tree, the first issue I thought was really good, but everyone has said it kind of drops off slowly after that first issue. So
I ended up reading Batman '89. Finished that Batman '89,
which is like from 3 years ago. But
no, was it? I'm not sure now. But I finished reading that. I love that they completed the Tim Burton arc. You know, the one with Billy D. Williams, Two-Face. I thought it was brilliant. I thought that arc was great, and they bring back Catwoman, so it's basically set after the second film, and Tim Burton's version of Robin. So they actually went down. Sam Hamm, the same guy who wrote the screenplay and the story for the film, '89 film. So they brought him back to do the comic book and the continuation, and I thought that was great. I thought it was really good.
Lovesick I thought was very good. That was one of the better titles I read. But every title I read, especially miniseries, even if it's really good, again, I've mentioned it before, I'm very rarely satisfied with the ending of stories for some reason.
Wolverine I've been reading, and that's okay. But what I find with Wolverine is Benjamin Percy is a great writer, fantastic writer. And he knows the characters, he just knows them. But what I find is it's like an episodic, and comic books are episodic, I get that. But there's no underlying story with Wolverine. Every arc is its own separate story. And that's a good thing, you know? It's arc to arc. Wolverine's good, X-Men is, blowing me away. I think that Jerry Duggan's doing a great job.
Another title I enjoyed was Trojan, which was from AWA. Again, another story, it was only 4 issues, really loved it, and then the end I was just like, I didn't like the end, but like the whole idea and the premise of Trojan, it's basically about a world where like fairy tale characters exist,
yes.
but they've kind of been all kind of pushed into the...
So what makes it different from any other, because I've done that many times, what makes it different?
I kind of tied it in with like the dark web and like snuff films and things like that, so it's kind of like that.
Okay, darker side.
So yeah, I guess it's a more adult read. What about shows, mate? What shows this year stood out for you? I know what didn't stand out for you.
Yeah,
but,
not many.
You can go back and watch that video.
Well, you're going to be surprised. Something that's probably not comic booky, A lot of the Mike Flanagan, if you've heard of the writer-director called Mike Flanagan, he has a whole series of TV shows on Netflix. It's the same production team and writers and even the same actors. And he uses the same actors with a couple of new actors pushed into all the other series.
Is one of the actors his wife?
I don't know. But he uses the same actors in all his series, but they're different characters. It's really good, and they go beyond haunted. They're horror series, but they go beyond the horror. It's more, a lot of the time he touches on the haunting of guilt and stuff like that. It's really good. The acting is good, and they don't miss a beat. The acting from going from character to character each series, they don't miss a beat. You totally believe. What were you going to say?
I was saying Mike Flanagan was the original guy who was tied to Someone's Killing Children, because I remember the director was someone who made series and kept using the same actors, including his wife, and apparently his wife was going to be Erica Slaughter, which I don't agree with. I don't think you can just cast anyone as that character, but anyway, he's no longer.
Well, that's a shame, because I reckon he would have done a great job. But yeah, so the latest one, which was called The Fall of House Usher, which is a poem in Edgar Allan Poe, and the whole show is based off Edgar Allan Poe's poetry and stories, and short stories. Every episode is named after one of these poets, poetry or short stories. Yeah, it's really good. So that's one great show. So what are you looking forward to in 2024, buddy?
The new Aliens movie.
Okay.
Alien Romulus.
I'm gonna try to stay away from trailers.
And apparently they're going to do an Aliens TV series as well.
They are. That was announced ages ago.
But I think Romulus is going to be a movie, and and also the other Predator. They're going to do another Predator. I don't know if that's slated for next year.
One of it's called Prey 2.
It's called Prey. I think it's called Prey as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they've not gone with
They've got a subtitle, I imagine.
It's set in like World War something.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting.
Okay.
And you?
Me for 2024. I'm looking forward to my next part of Big City Comics, and that got some announcements to make next year. But it'll
be a video on its own.
The video on its own, massive announcement. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to 2024. Moving in with my fiance next year. Moving to the country next year. Yeah, I'm interested to see where next year goes. I'm really excited about next year, to be honest. And I mean, you've got a new job this year, so you've got a great year next year, doing a whole 12 months.
Me and Sarah are probably most likely going to move out as well. So,
what do you mean move out?
Move out. We don't live together. I mean, we kind of do, but it's my place. It's my place, but you know.
Oh, good. That's good. That's good. It's progression in a relationship, mate. How do you feel about that? This guy's like a blank canvas. It's like, he's like nothing. He gives you nothing. That's why I talk so much, because he gives you nothing.
Well, you carry the show. That's why.
That's right, because you don't talk. You just give me shrugs like a teenager. What's going on? I don't know. What are you doing tomorrow? I don't know. Are you going to see?
All right. Enough about me.
Who knows?
So,
how's Sarah? She's okay.
We're going to finish up with this. I interviewed Tom Taylor over Comic Con.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Comic Con
you
weekend.
told me about this, yeah.
So I did a this or that
This or that.
The content.
Let's do this.
So
or that.
basically, I'll just give you a this or a that, no context.
Has Sarah done a this or that?
No.
She
did-
Sarah,
well,
you want to do a this or that with me?
Sure, I'll give you a voice in the background though.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
So we're about to learn a lot about Mr. Mark from Big City Comics. It's very basic.
That you don't already know.
We start off easy and then we go more into the
deep, huh? You want to go deep?
Not that deep.
Oh, not that deep.
All right.
Need lube for that.
Firstly, ready?
Yeah.
Summer or winter?
Summer and winter.
You can't.
I like them both.
It's not how you play this game.
So I like them both.
It's this or that. Summer or winter?
I would have to go summer then.
Summer.
Summer?
Summer?
I used to be a winter girl.
Yeah, me too. I used to be winter and now I'm more summer. Sweet or savory?
Have to be savoury.
Sweet.
I would say savory as well. Although,
I can tell!
all right. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke, mate. Coke's
She's
Coke
Pepsi.
Zero.
She's Pepsi.
Yeah,
I'm
really?
Coke.
What's different? Sorry, what's the
They
difference?
definitely taste different, I
Yeah.
think.
It's math.
I think Coke just,
Okay.
like, Coke is like a kick to the mouth and I love it. All right. I know.
I get nothing from her.
I know Sarah's answer to this one, but cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs. We're cat people, obviously. Movies or TV shows?
Ooh. I have to say both. I'm sorry, mate, but I have to say both.
This is not how you play this game.
But
Just choose
I can't
one.
choose.
Just choose
All
one.
right, I'll do it based off old school. All right. See, that's hard too.
Would you rather sit
That's
down
hard
and watch
to-
a good movie or
It depends what
binge
you're
a
in the
TV
mood
show?
for. Depends what you're in the mood
Or
for.
if you just
mate.
have to pick one.
No, I'm not picking one. No, I'm sitting on the fence. I'm going to do both.
Deduct a point from Mark.
This is for points.
I personally prefer movies, but I must say, because I don't like binge watching shows. It's just, I don't like taking so much time out of my life, but we have been binging a lot this year, probably more than I have.
The point of binging is not taking time off your life.
Yeah, well, no, because sometimes you sit there for 5 hours watching 5 episodes in a row.
How about you, Sarah?
Last time we did that.
How about you, Sarah?
TV shows.
TV shows.
We did when we got COVID. We watched bloody 3 seasons in like 5 days. Anyway, so I would say movies because it takes less time, but I am starting to come around to TV shows. All right, here comes the nerd part of the this or that.
All right.
Batman or Superman?
Batman. It's easy.
DC or Marvel?
Neither. I would have to say. All right, I'll give you a reason. I'll say DC because to me it's more escapism, and Marvel because they're more grounded.
So you're choosing DC for the escape.
Yeah, I suppose for the entertainment. Not that there's much entertainment these days, but so what was the other one before DC or Marvel?
Batman
or Superman. Yeah, Batman probably. Well, okay. Stick with Batman.
Tom Taylor chose Superman.
Really? Yeah, I'll pick Batman.
Well, Superman's his favorite character.
Yeah, so I mean, I would have to say, at the moment, I would have to say Marvel.
You just switched.
Yeah.
Alright, so Marvel. Alright, this one's easy. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars, of course. I don't even know why I thought about that.
I know, I was like, whoa, really? I was like, look at
Star Wars original trilogy,
That's right.
right? Lucas Star Wars. Let's make that clear.
Black robe, Luke Skywalker. Alright. Jedi or Sith?
Jedi. Always a Jedi.
And then the last one and the most important one. Oh wait, Sarah, I forgot to ask you.
Yeah, far out.
Batman or Superman?
Batman never ever liked to go into Superman red slash
DC or Marvel?
DC.
I didn't even write Star Wars, I wrote Star War. Star War or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Jedi or Sith?
Sith.
There you go. And then the last one, you don't have.
That's what you like about it.
That's right. You don't have to answer this one. The last question. The last question is pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes!
Yeah, boy!
Yeah!
The show is over.
That's right. It's sweet and savoury together, dude.
Cut the camera.
Absolutely.
Cut the camera. Alright guys, that is all we have for you today.
Quick shout out first.
Yeah.
All right. To H, he knows who you are.
Oh.
All right. Hope you have a good Christmas, mate, and I'll hopefully see you in the new year. Or maybe before Christmas, who knows?
Personal shout out.
Yep.
I got too many, so I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas to all of you guys who watch who have supported the channel from new subscribers to old subscribers. Obviously, I love doing this. I love doing it with Mark.
You love doing it with Mark. That doesn't sound right.
I appreciate everyone.
Doesn't sound right at all.
I appreciate.
Nothing's going on, Sarah. I swear.
I appreciate all you guys. Let us know in the comments what were some of your favorite comic book reads from this year. What were your favorite shows and movies? What were your standout moments for this year? And obviously, we both look forward to seeing you guys in the new year.
In New Year, absolutely.
That's right. So until next time, say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Mark.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Mark.
And keep it simple. This time next year, I'll be shredded.
No, I'm telling you, you have to say it now. Every time I skip a diet, I'm not going to
Put a
dollar.
dollar in. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna.
No, but this is the repercussions. You got to have repercussions for not following through, and that's one of them. Yeah.